Hey guys, how's it going? Hope you've been well. I just recorded like a 20-minute video and I forgot to turn my mic on. So if I'm a little exhausted looking, it's because I already did this whole video and now I'm gonna do it again. Which is one of the parts of being a YouTuber that's like the weirdest, is like filming the same thing over and over again. It's not the first time where I haven't had my mic on and I've recorded a whole video, or like the focus was off or something was weird and I had to record like the same thing over again. It's like the weirdest thing. Anyway, if you could tell from the title, I don't know what I'm going to title it, but the title probably already shows that there's a lot of cool things, a lot of good news in this video. The first bit of good news is this is the last video that you're going to see this. It's disgusting. I hate it. A lot of you guys hate it too. A lot more of you guys want me to grow it forever. They say, let it go for one month, 2 months. You might not know if you have a real beard until 3 months in. So just let it grow. Let it grow, let it grow. I know that song is Let It Go, and I know it's about an ice queen person, so it's not really relevant to this video. Random late nights with Mike here in my house. A lot of people, I made a video a long time ago where I was drinking a little bit of the wine and I started singing Gadgets and Gizmos aplenty, Who's Its and What's Its galore, and a lot of people emailed me and said that was great. So maybe I'll turn this channel into a musical. Just kidding. Definitely won't turn this channel into a musical. Okay, let's get to the other good news. So facial hair going away. Sorry for those of you that wanted me to let it grow. It's going away because I can't. It's gross. The thing is, I might be able to grow what some people might pass off as a beard, but it will never be a beard that I'm proud of. This video is going to get really confusing because I'm going to get this weird sense of deja vu, like, did I say this already? Because I already filmed it in another video where I did say it. So it's going to be a weird video for me. But it's not going to be a beard I'm proud of. So it's going away. For all of those others of you that have commented, shave that disgusting thing off, it's getting shaven. So enjoy it while it lasts. Okay, second little bit of good news is I got these hats in. If you follow me on Instagram, you probably already saw this. If you are a Patreon of mine, you definitely have already seen this. This is official multicam black. I got them embroidered with my logo here, Black Shield. This one has orange. This is it's called a retro trucker style hat. So it's not super deep, but a little bit deeper. I like the deeper hats. I know some people like the shallower dad hats. So snapback, one size fits all. This is official snapback, official multicam black. There's only one company that makes official multicam black. They're premium hats. So these are nice hats. And then, so I have some of these in this color, some of these in this like foliage green color. So I also have, these are flex fit, official flex fit as well. The flex fits are only coming in black and green. So I have these in large, extra large, and small, medium. So this one is full multicam black all around, black underneath. This one is multicam up front, black mesh, black underneath. So if you want to snag one of those, they'll probably sell out. I don't know how fast, but if you want to make sure you get one, you could pause the video right now. I'll put the links down below. Obviously, you can click that. If you don't want to click it, you can pull it up on a desktop. LLOD.us. Super easy, 4 letters, LLOD.us. Not .com. I don't know who owns .com, but .us. There, if you're on a cell phone, you'll hit the little menu thing to drop down that you've probably used on other sites, and you can click swag. That's where the hats are going to be. If you're on a desktop, that link will be up there, swag right there. I'm also selling holsters. Well, other swag I'm selling. So yeah, these are limited run. If you like them, let me know. If you want to see something else, let me know. If you want to see a different color, let me know. If you want to see woodland or regular multicam, or maybe multicam black, but you want the snapback flat bill kind of gangster style, let me know. I'm going to be making more hats. So if you want this hat specifically, there's no guarantees that this hat will ever come back, because I'll probably, next time I do it, do something a little different to spice things up. So if you want this one, do it. If you want one with the logo in the center, do it. If you want one not do it. Tell me. If you want one that's different color, logo, tell me. So comment below right now. Just take a second, say what kind of hat you want to see next. I'll read through the comments and we'll figure out what we're going to do next. But this is, if you want multicam black in this style, do it right now. Other swag I have is patches and stickers. I wasn't really smart for the launch of this site because I forgot that I have other swag that I could sell. So patches and stickers are probably going to sell out pretty quick too. But I have already ordered new patches, so I'll get a restock of those soon. I'm having my friend cut me some new stickers, so I'll get a restock of those as well. So patches and stickers, you're gonna have to act fast, as well as hats, because hats are limited run. So it's all limited run, but patches and stickers will be restocked on the site. Also, now you can buy holsters. So holsters, so this was also, I got these embroidered right here in Denver, Colorado. The hats, these are the only hats that come in official multicam and multicam black. They're not made in the US. It's impossible for me to get this hat made in the US, but I could get embroidery done in the US right here in Denver, so that I did. Holsters, multicam black, while we're on the topic. This is a holster. This is my personal holster in multicam black. This is my gun. If you follow me on Instagram, you've probably seen this gun already. So this is actually I'll show it real quick. This is a PL Mini holster. For those that have watched my videos, you've seen this before. This is a charging port. This allows you to charge the PL Mini without taking your gun out of the holster. I'm the only one doing this. People tell me I should patent it. I don't have time for that. If you're a patent lawyer and you want to help me out, shoot me an email, mike@LLOD.us, or shoot me a contact form. Maybe we can chat, but it's not patented. It's a brilliant idea. I'm the only one doing it right now as far as I know. It does take specific molding processes, high-tech, the best molding processes right now, probably membraneless vacuum forming, probably to do it like I do it. So anyway, holsters are available in multicam black. This is a combo I like, with orange in the back. Multicam black is brand new. Previously, there was another color called Night Stalker, which a lot of companies just told you was multicam black, but it wasn't actually multicam black. So I don't want to lie to you guys. Everybody that's ordered a Night Stalker holster from me in the past looks good, looks a lot like multicam black, but I let you know it's not official multicam black. Is that still cool? And most people said yeah, because it looks very similar. But finally now, official multicam black. Official multicam's been around for a while as well. Here's one, an official multicam, so if you're more into that, that is also available. Previously, you could only get official multicam black in that fabric wrap stuff, which I'm not a fan of really for inside the waistband carry, because it kind of gets sweaty and stinky, and I don't know. Nothing wrong with them, but I haven't been a fan of them really personally. But they look super cool. So previously, you could get fabric wrapped ones like this. My buddy, if you want a fabric wrapped one, my buddy QVO Tactical, he makes them. I could recommend his holsters. He's a competitor of mine, but he's also a friend of mine. So if you must have the fabric wrapped Kydex, QVO Tactical. If you just want plastic multicam black, which is what my holsters come in, that's now available, and I'm now selling holsters on my website, LLOD.us/holsters. You can check them out there, and I have full details there. Also, what you're going to want to see is there's a list of all the holsters and combos with weapon lights that I make. If it's not in the list, I cannot make a holster for it because I don't have time to. So if you're going to ask me, can you make a holster for such and such? I'm not doing any custom work right now, nor have I ever, because I've always been too busy. But you could let me know if you feel like you have a pretty popular gun model. You could contact me and let me know that you're looking for a holster for it. That way I can keep a tally of the guns out there that people are requesting holsters for. But the answer is no, I can't make you a custom one-off holster right now. Maybe at some point if I have more time in the future, but right now, no. So I can make them for what's on the list. So I've been making holsters for myself probably for like 7 or 8 years. I've been selling them now for about 4 or 5 years. For about 4 years, I guess, since around the time I started doing YouTube. So I've been selling them for the last 4 years. I've sold thousands of holsters, but it's always been through email sales up until now. And that's because I've always had a full-time job. I still have a full-time job. I will have a full-time job for the foreseeable future. So YouTube, as well as holster making, was just kind of a pet project. I liked it. I like getting good gear in your hands, and I got a little extra money from it. It was never a lucrative business by any means, and I don't really ever see it becoming super lucrative. Maybe if my holster company blows up and I start really making it big in holsters, yeah, but for now, all that to say, I am going to start selling holsters online, which will open the floodgates, so to speak. Selling them through email. People. So I'm a web developer. That's my day job. Back-end web developer. And people always thought, I was like, why doesn't this guy have a website? Oh, is he an idiot? Like, what's he doing? Is he stupid? Well, it's because I wasn't trying to make a business out of selling holsters. It was just, I was selling them. If you were like a true fan of me or whatever, and you wanted to take the steps and email me, and then I told you how to order it, and you sent me PayPal, and I got you in a queue that I just kept like in an Excel document and, well, Google Sheets really. And that was how I was handling holsters, because it was simple for me. It was everything was streamlined. I was just doing it by myself. I could communicate with the person, make sure they were going to be happy with the holster, answer any questions, that kind of stuff. So that's been my business model for the last 3 or 4 years now, but it's not sustainable. And I wouldn't order a holster from someone through email because it's just weird, you know? So I understand I've been turning away a lot of people that haven't been exposed to a quality holster that I make. I'll make a whole separate video now that I'm selling holsters like publicly about my holster. So if you want to hear like all about the holster, why it's designed the way it is, it's pretty self-explanatory, and I do a good job of explaining it in words on my website. But I'll make a video about holsters coming up, so you can stay tuned for that. Get subscribed to the channel if you're into it. If you're not, I don't know why you're watching this video, because it's very last line of defense oriented. If you're not subscribed and you watch my videos, get subscribed. It helps. It's huge. Subscriber count is big. Like my videos, comment on my videos. YouTube takes all this stuff into consideration, and the more subscribers and the more power I have, the more ability I will have to work with companies and develop products and develop my own products and have influence. And that's huge, because I have so many good ideas up here that I want to do. And if I had the time and the resources and the influence, I could do it, and I want to. So if you don't subscribe to people on YouTube, but you watch my videos, just subscribe, sign in, hit that subscribe button, hit the like all my videos. You can like them instantly if you want. If you're cool like that, comment on the videos, say hey, ask me questions, whatever. Okay, YouTube little thing over, but I am trying, you know, I finally hit 100,000. I'm trying to make YouTube a thing, so you could help me out if you want. But back to holsters now, it's going to be a real business. I've hired some people. It's been a process, training people up to have my attention to detail, my quality standards, because I've always been making these by myself, by hand, and I'm a perfectionist. A premium holster at a premium price, great, really well made, high quality components, you know, using the latest practices, especially on the V2 model, with, you know, custom CAD design that my brother and I work on, and CNC it ourselves on in-house here, and prototype it, and membraneless vacuum form, and everything. It's really, they're good. They're good holsters, and people, if you have one of my holsters, feel free to comment down below if you like it. Yeah. So holsters are good. They're going to continue being good because I'm going to have super high standards, and I've hired some people that are really close to me, personal friends that I've had for years and years, and they're helping me keep my quality top notch. So as the holster company grows, I'm doing it on a very solid foundation, myself and the people around me. So excited for the future of holsters, but also excited for the future of just having a store. I'm already in the process of working with other manufacturers to get my own stuff and some co-branded stuff that I really like into my store. Nothing's there yet, but in the coming months, weeks, maybe months, more likely, look for cool stuff, kits, pouches. I don't want to give it all away, belts maybe. But there's going to be a lot of cool stuff on my store that I'm working to bring you guys. So it's all very exciting for me because it's still just my side job. But the website and working with good companies will help me kind of manage that stuff, I think, in an efficient way that will allow me to produce a lot of cool stuff while still having a life, hopefully, which is the end goal. Speaking of having a life, it's the summer, so I'm still trying to do 1 video a week at least. I want to do more. Huge thanks, huge shout out to my patrons out there. If it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't be making nearly as many videos as I do, probably just because life is busy. So huge thanks for supporting me on Patreon, you guys. If you're not into Patreon, that's cool. If you want to support me and have stuff, this kind of stuff, swag is cool. This one's pretty muted because I didn't want you to have to walk around with like a billboard of me that you're paying me to advertise for. So this is just a subtle way to show some support and have a cool hat, because people always ask me what the multicam black hat that I used to wear in my videos was, and then I bought a bunch of those, embroidered them, and that's how we got here. Also, something like I'm thinking about, like Olight. This is the #1 holster I've been selling lately, the Glock 19 with the Olight. People are getting them for the M&P and the CZ. But I could become a dealer or distributor or whatever of Olight lights, and then I could start selling Olight lights on my website, and obviously I would take a cut of that as a dealer. And then you could buy Olights or whatever, Surefire, Streamlights. I have relationships with all the cool companies. Buy them from me. Would you want to do that? Like, or would you be like, oh, I don't really care if you're selling it for the same price as Amazon? I'd probably just get it Amazon Prime because that's easy. Or would you say, oh, well, I don't want to support you on Patreon and I don't really want to buy a hat from you, but I'll buy a flashlight from you if it's like the same price. I don't know. Let me know down below if you think you would be into that. If so, what kind of stuff you'd like to see on the shop. Sorry, I'm rehashing stuff from the last video that I talked about, and I don't know if I'm like repeating it in this video because it's getting late. But what else did we want to talk about? New holster designs. So one new holster design that I'm making is going to be Velcro backed holster. So I think about 2 or 3 years ago, I made a Velcro backed holster for a bag, for an Oakley bag, before every bag was putting Velcro in. Now I'm using a lot of Vertex bags, which have the little Velcro panel back there, which is a really great place to put a concealed gun if you don't carry on your body, or if some situation dictates that you need to not carry on body and you have to carry in a bag if you're going to the gym or to the pool or whatever. And the holster options out there are junk. I don't trust a loaded chambered gun, especially like a Glock with no safety, in one of these little nylon holsters in the bag. I don't. So previously when I was carrying in there, if I was carrying a gun, I would carry it not chambered, which, as we all know, is pretty dumb for a defensive gun, but safer, obviously. So anyways, I made myself personally a Velcro backed with a flat back so the Velcro would be good and it would stick very securely, Kydex holster for my Glock 26. I showed that in an old gym bag video, and since then I've gotten hundreds, maybe thousands, but hundreds of emails asking me to make that holster. Previously, I haven't had time or resources to make that holster because of my whole process was very streamlined. I had an email response telling you about the one holster that I make, the Appendix LLOD holster, which, I haven't said it yet, is I've named it the Associate. So that's been the internal name for it for a long time. But I was like, for a long time, I only made one style of holster, so it's just the LLOD holster, or the last line of defense holster. But internally, it was always the Associate, because I had other models that I made for myself, that I made for friends occasionally and stuff, that were different models. So to differentiate, this holster has always been the Associate in your pants. So Associate because of this, and the Associate, yeah. I thought it sounded cool. All the other kind of stereotypical names are taken. Wingman, sidecar. I thought of making a holster called the Buddy System, which I thought was cool. I had a band back in high school, like a punk band, and we were named the Buddy System. And there's nothing out there on YouTube or anywhere with that band name, because it was like super small, like played in garages and some local shows here and there. But I kind of wanted to name my holster the Buddy System. I was like, it's a little lame. So anyways, we went with the Associate. So that's what my holster is called. So now you can refer to it as the last line of defense, the Associate holster. That's that holster. Okay, so going to be making the Velcro holster. I also have another design that I'm prototyping that I'm equally as excited about. So I'm going to be bringing multiple designs, holster designs, to the market. In addition, new guns. I just picked this up literally today. There was a guy at the gun store actually that watches my channel. I didn't catch your name. I meant to ask for it. If you're watching, hey man, nice to meet you at the gun store today when I was picking this up. Anyways, I was picking this up, and this is the SIG P365. This has been the most requested holster ever, probably in the history of me taking holster orders. A lot of people that buy my holsters are loyal. There's a lot of people that buy holsters, keep buying them for new guns, buy them for family members. There's a lot of referrals. That's how I've been so busy. Like, a lot of people don't even know I make holsters. The point where I'll regularly get emails from people like, oh, what was that holster that you posted on Instagram? What was that holster that you had in your last video? And I'll usually say it in YouTube, so maybe people aren't listening that closely. But in any case, I'll tell them, oh, it's actually a holster. I actually run a small holster company, if you didn't know, and here's some info on it. But a lot of my business is repeat customers and recommended friends and family from people that have my holsters, which is cool. There's like a loyal following of people that like my holsters because, I mean, in my personal humble belief, they're the best holsters out there. I'm going to make a whole video about my holsters later. This isn't that video, but now that I'm going to have a website, now I'm going to be like making the holster company legit. I'm going to make a video that's talking about my holsters, how it got here. This is like the 8th iteration, like minor tweak of the original design that I did like 7 or 8 years ago. I don't know. A lot of people don't know. Some people know, like my buddy at QVO Tactical, Roger. There was another holster company, I won't say who it is, but they were claiming like they were the first one to do the gun plus mag holster. And my friend, who wasn't even my friend at the time, now is my friend Roger at QVO Tactical, another holster company, great guy. He called the other guy out because he followed me on Instagram, but I didn't even know who he was at the time, I don't think. And he called him out. He's like, you're not the first one that makes that. Mike was the first one that made that because I like put some pictures on Instagram or something way back when, before I was selling them to anyone. But it was a design that I mocked up on my own. I was like, this makes sense for appendix carry. So I think, I'm not sure, other people think, Roger thinks, I think I was either the first or maybe one of the first to make gun plus mag holsters. Not like bragging, but just to say that it's not like I just jumped on the bandwagon randomly and copied other people's design. Nobody else is doing this design like this with a single clip. There's a ton of benefits to it. But probably they will now that I'm actually making a holster site company thing. Anyway, I'll give more backstory on holsters. I've talked about it in a couple videos. But yeah, that holster, other holster models coming, other gun models coming like the P365. Also the Polymer 80 is probably the next most requested gun. I do have plans to make for that as well. Cool guys, well this turned out to be a longer video, especially since I recorded it twice than I had planned on. But hopefully you enjoyed it again. Don't worry, you will not have to deal with this much longer. My girlfriend hates it, but I said in another video that I was going to go a month, so she's making me go a month, and she just kind of makes fun of me at this point. But yeah, it's going just because I don't feel good about it. Yeah, and it's kind of getting to the point where it's like getting in my mouth, and I gotta like trim it, and like food's getting caught. I mean, I know it's not a real beard. I'm not trying to say like, oh, my beard is so long that I know it's not a legit beard, but it's like, it's to the point where it's just kind of like annoying. So yeah, it's going away. Thanks for watching, guys. Hit that like button, hit that thumbs up button, comment down below for swag items you want to see, t-shirts, hat types you want, logo things, other things that you want me to sell in the store, whatever. I like hearing from you guys. I read every comment, so thank you. Take care.